Chapter 2. Don't you hate it when a kickball hits our Uranus? Somewhere in the deepest darkness reaches of our solar system, a red rubber kickball was zooming through space. None of the Earth's top scientists even explain where it come from or why it was racing toward Uranus. But it had been on its present course for the past 5.5 books, and nothing could stop it. The kickball sped closer and closer to the smallest cluster of porcelain mammals that lay together into a heap of surface of the icy, ridiculously named planet. Behind them, guarding them all with a neat orbed eye, was a robotic sensation known as the Incredible Robo Plunger. Faster and faster, the kickball wheezed toward him until finally, kablock! The force of the red rubber ball knocked the head of the ball right off the Incredible Robo Plunger. The Deadwood defender jolted forward silently as full atomic transubglobulin, yet the fan transic juice drizzled out from the magnet neck hole and oozed slowly downward into the gaping mouth of the Turbo Toilet 2000. This was unfortunate because any robotics engineer will tell you it was very important to keep the volatile transubglobulin, yet the fan transic juice as far away from evil robots as possible. You certainly don't want to get even a drop of it in their mouths. In their mouths. For a hole only make them come to life and give them any unquenchable appetite for destruction, which sadly is exactly what happened to Black Knight on the terribly gassy surface of Uranus. The Turbo Toilet 2000's bloodshot eyes smacked open and wobbled around wildly. His massive left arm cracked up and cracked up and rubbed the painful, troubling side of his porcelain lid. "Where the heck am I?" he said, looking around as falling alleys clumsily. He squeezed to his feet, dusted himself off, and beheld the headless mess that once was the Incredible Robo Plunger. Then it all came back to him, the battle, the defeat, the humiliation. It wasn't long before the Turbo Toilet 2000 had placed together every single event that he had brought him and his army of talking toilets and to the frustrating fate. "I must retaliate," he said, crunching his razor-sharp, potent teeth together tightly. "I must avenge my fallen allies." Lucky for him, he was a robot, which meant that he knew a thing or two about medical engineering. It didn't take long for him to disable the Robo Plunger, rearrange the pieces, and create a flying rocket scooter from the recycling parts of his arch enemy. The only thing left to do was to travel to a long journey from Uranus to Earth. It was a voyage that would take him nearly 3 whole pages to complete. And when he arrived, he would wage a war against the good people on Earth. A war that would threaten the very foundation of our planet. But before I could tell you that story, I have to tell you this story.